So, I have recently moved, and with moving, I have found myself with a room. That's what houses usually have. They have rooms. Well, this one has a few extra rooms, and one of the few extra rooms has become an Emily hangout room. Some might call it an arts and crafts room. Some might call it a hobby room, a cozy room. I just call it the Emily room. And in the Emily room, I have kind of accumulated a corner with bits and bobs of random things that I don't know what to do with. And on top of all this, I also happen to have myself a cat. Her name is Ripley. She is what I would consider a certified freak cat. She is weirdly, she has creepy eyes, and I love her dearly with everything in me. And I want her to hang out in this room with me more. Where does she like to hang out normally? Under the bed. That's the big one, actually. That's kind of all I got for you. She loves to lay under the bed. And I thought, I have this spare corner. And also, as someone who was a certified American Girl doll lover growing up, still love them by the way, I happen to have accumulated a lot of American Girl accoutrements, some might say, including doll beds. So seeing as I have a cat who I want to hang out in my fun room, a corner with nothing but junk being collected, and an accumulation of a lot of American Girl doll things, including a doll bed, I thought I could make my cat, my dear Ripley freak, I could make her the ultimate cat room bedroom of her dreams. So to start out, I thought I would make some sort of nightstand to go next to the bed, and I ended up just using this random box I had floating around, and I covered it with a bunch of hot glue, and I put this cute bluey felt over it, and I thought that's gonna have to do, because turns out I did not have a lot of ideas on how to make a nightstand. So I quite literally just covered it in all this hot glue, and I folded the felt over as best as I could. So after a lot of hot glue, I just trimmed off the excess felt, and there you have it. That's her nightstand. Nothing super crazy, but you know, she's a cat. I think it'll be fine. Moving on, I then thought it would be so cute to paint this little random trinket dish I've had for quite literally years floating around. At one point I painted it, and then years later I hated it, and I sanded everything off and painted it white just to kind of prime it. So I saw this floating around, and I thought I could make a cute little dish to put on her nightstand, since her nightstand is kind of underwhelming. So the outside is purple, inside is blue, because I thought it would be cute to like draw or paint some little koi fish on the inside, because she's a cat. And naturally cats like fish, or so I'm told at least. So I ended up using these RX paint markers that I have. They are quite literally my favorite paint markers, more than Posca, more than Arteza markers. These ones, I just find them to be like so weirdly juicy. That's a weird way to describe it. And the colors are like so saturated and nice. I then just used a little toothpick and some black acrylic paint to put on teensy little eyes on the koi fish. Then, just because I felt like the outside was looking a little boring, just being plain purple, I decided to take a darker color purple and just add some sort of like line pattern on the outside. And then I took this sealer that I like to use and I added some glitter to it, so when I would seal the dish, it would not only be shiny and glossy, it would also be a little bit sparkly. Then the last little DIY I decided to do for her room was I took this little mini frame I've had floating around for a long time, and I also had this cute random, I think it was like a business card from something I ordered a long time ago, and it's just like these cute little cats like lounging in like a lake or something, and I thought this would look so cute if I trim it down and I put it in the frame, and then I can put it in her room, a little bit of wall decor or something. I also ended up ripping off the frame backing because it was in my way. But yeah, I think it's kind of cute. Then it's time to put everything all together, and so we have the doll bed, which is actually from IKEA a long time ago. I think they still sell it. And then the fun part, we get to decorate the bed and the nightstand. So I put some of her toys on the bed. And then we put the frame up on the wall. I just used a Velcro command strip for that. And then I grabbed a bunch of random trinkets I had lying around that I thought would look cute on her little nightstand, because I know I for sure have trinkets on my nightstand, so of course my own cat would as well. And then I have this cute little like cat painting that someone made for me when I was a kid, and I mean the vibes and the color scheme of it fit perfectly with her bed. And same with this cutesy little card I had just floating around that I thought I'd just tape on the end of the bed frame. And there we have it. That's her room, her little nightstand. I ended up adding a few more trinkets here or there and cat toys. I of course had to add a mini Steve Harrington Funko because I love Steve Harrington and she's my cat, so of course she's just like me for real. I will say, has she used her little bedroom at all since I've made it for her? Barely. If she's put on the bed and you are petting her, she is more than happy to stand there and maybe sit down while she gets some pets. But has she walked over there on her own accord? I can't say she has, but you know what? I had fun doing this, and that's all that matters. And maybe one day she'll use it.